number of A activities in any project, N plus M plus C. Project could be 1,000, 2,000, 10,000, but all these activities are divided into NMP. I'm sorry, early morning I can talk about mathematics, certainly not after lunch when you had a couple of gulab jamuns. I am very grateful that I'm talking about mathematics this morning. And the third and second very big assumption is not an assumption, it is truth, that energy consumed in TNA, mental or physical, whatever it is, energy consumed in TNA is higher than new activity and much higher than known activity. A known activity consumes less energy. It's a fact of life. The new and the totally new, we don't know R&D, brain energy. And therefore, what would be the total energy consumed in a project? This is a mathematics. And I'm not going to talk more, except n number of TNA activities will have different coefficient of energy consumption. M number will have different new activity, and K will be different. T will have known activity. This is the project energy consumption. We are working on the research on it, how this will be done. How to preserve your energy. Nature has built over billion of years based on this consumption of energy. We are greedy monkeys, 6.6 billion people, and these greedy monkeys are led by greater greedy monkeys, big greedy monkeys, consume every energy and destroy the earth. I have nothing to do with environmental, I'm not preaching environmentalist, but as a fundamental teacher and a student of the nature. Common sense. Nature has consumed least energy. And therefore, how do you preserve project energy? By transforming some activities into totally new lessons learned, making templates, move it on. And therefore, if not everything you start from fresh, you have a problem. And therefore, when you transform TNA to known activity, something you have done new, no problem, totally new, no problem, make lessons learned, every team members write the templates, and this becomes a known activity if it happens in the future. So you consume, you save there TNA to the NA and NA to KA, new activities. Some new activities should become known activity, it becomes a part of the process. You don't have to spend time in the board meetings and here and there and review meeting to look at these figures. That is one part of the conservation of energy. My second part of the boundary, this means you create boundaries, templates. Dr. Hiroshi Tanaka is doing a very good program. Day after tomorrow, on one full day, he talks about templates on P2M, and we are very lucky to have him to do this wonderful program. The second thing is creation of boundaries through these four major things. Time boundaries, universe is very powerful. Very, very powerful. And therefore, the whole Brahmand universe is having a tremendous T boundaries. Everything is started, then you respond, and then you finish the activity. You finish. Unless you start, you cannot finish. Therefore, it is ideal finish time. When you finish start, when you start something, you can finish, and the response is important. Be responsive. In many cases, boss can ask 10 times, and the people will respond. Sir, let the boss ask me, then I will respond. You are destroying yourself, ladies and gentlemen. The moment boss has asked you a reminder, you are finished. You as a professional have killed yourself. Go to the toilet, hit your head against the wall. Why did I get the reminder? Don't hit too hard, otherwise you will blame me and put a legal action against you. If I followed you, then I have damaged everything. I own no responsibility if you damage. This is a disclaimer. So therefore, the response must be responsive. Contractors must be responsive to customers. Customers should be responsive in giving what contractors want. The polarity is IO, in to out, and the polarity is IO, in to out. Similarly for the quality, the personal quality is the key. Forget about ISO 10,000, 9,000. I don't believe it. I believe it, of course, but I believe it only after the personal quality. China doesn't have more than ISO certified companies in India. How they become the hub of the manufacturing in this world. Personal quality, self-esteem, the only thing we forget. We have to create boundaries on personal quality. Then comes the team quality, group quality, then comes the total quality, which is of course important. But we cannot just look at total quality management without looking at personal quality. Into out, total quality can come only personal quality. The movement is again into out, polarity is IO, into out. Third is cost boundaries. We have a cost. We want to make profit and we must make profit. Profit is our birthright. Unless we are doing corporate social responsibility to build up society. And therefore we add value, the profit, we make a price, and the price for value for money. Some very nice painting of Picasso might have costed you $5, including labor cost, 2 cents per hour. Picasso was a poor chap, the ink. But somebody will pay $10 million for the drawing, for that painting, for the drawing room, because he looks at $10 million as value for money. When the king will come, he will say, sir, the original Picasso, see? Value for money is different value. And how much profit can you make depends on the market conditions. The market will decide. It's not Soviet Union anymore. The market conditions will decide what price you should get. And the moment here is into out, value for money basis. These are all into out boundaries. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to balance this into out like electrons to protons with another thing called out to in, and that is joy boundary. Joy, bliss, something we like. And customer joy is the first joy. You are my, at the moment you have both a student community and a customer community. You are going to look at the end of the day, end of the presentation, was it worth listening to? Mr. Adesh Jain. If not, my product experience is useless. It doesn't matter what I was, it matters what I am. Customer joy, then comes the team joy. People who have made products, they will be happy. And then comes the personal joy, the self-joy. Then comes the self-joy. Not what you are, that comes the person who has created that kind of work. And polarity is out to in. Self-joy can only be customers are happy. This is the era of customer orientation. And the polarity is out to in, and this is OI. It changes the polarity. In every transaction, there is atithi, there is a person. That humility you must have. God's society's blessings, you must have, all of us must look at. When we are building roads, somebody is going to drive on the car, a scooter, or cycle, with a baby in her hand. The mother is driving. Can you not make the road without potholes? That quality, when it comes in mind, then our product. And India has great potential, I have no doubt. If our mind is that way, we have to rediscover this. We will discover, and we will be a new way of looking at that. And therefore, this becomes the ultimate setup, customer in the center. I don't have much time, but at least in Istanbul, I did show something else, but I'm just going to show you the last slide of that. And I have shown there the new 3 more things called ideas, process, conversion. And they go through themselves changes. So this you can say electrons, protons, and neutrons. And then of course we go through all these processes very effectively, quality and time cost. Customer is at the center stage of everything, of the universe. In the human race, there is no finishing line, ladies and gentlemen. We will keep on